Do you ever just feel like you're so behind on everything? I finally got a chance to play with the Iron Orchid Designs spring release. I had prepped items weeks ago, y'all. Weeks. And I'm finally getting a chance to get in there and really play with these pieces and these new products. So stay tuned to the very end to see the final results and let me know what you think. So I have 4 projects for you today, and project number 1 is a watering can. And while I am painting 2 coats of Apothecary by DIY onto this, let me say welcome to my channel or welcome back. My name is Sandra, and I am the owner and creator here at Midwest Charm. I specialize in repurposed and upcycled vintage home decor and furniture and all of your DIY needs. You can find my website linked below, all of our social medias linked below, as well as all of the items that I used in today's video. They will have their own little list, including things that I use off of my Amazon affiliates list. If you don't know Amazon affiliates, if you use my link, you pay no extra, but I just get a little teeny tiny commission from it. And let's go ahead and work on this piece. So I am going to be cutting 2 frames out of the Petite Ornaments foil transfer, the 8x12 pads, and I'm going to be applying those with the little transfer stick that they came with. I know people are sometimes afraid of these transfers, y'all, but use the flat end, not a corner. If you use a corner, you do run the risk of pushing too hard and leaving some of the foil that is not part of the transfer on your item. And you can see as I'm pulling this up, it just lays really flat. And like any other transfer, if a part still is on there, lay that thing back down and rub it until it applies. And then burnishing it, I do not recommend using that top layer. I would recommend using your fingers or something soft to burnish that in. I am going to apply the same transfer on the back side as well. And then I'm going to pull out the Katharina IOD transfer. That is also an 8x12 pad. There are 2 of these little matching roses in there, and I'm going to place these over the foil frame and apply these as well. Just going to use my tool again to rub this down and peel back that top layer of plastic. And when I'm all done, I'm going to go ahead and burnish this in and make sure all of those little air bubbles are out. I will be repeating this process on the other side as well. And then we're going to go ahead and pull out our liquid patina, the crystal clear chandelier by DIY. And I'm going to apply this all over where I have painted. DIY paint is clay based and is water activated, so it needs to be sealed in. And you can use liquid patina, you can use Big Top, you can use the waxes. And I chose to do the liquid patina because I'm not sure what anybody's going to use this for. And I just wanted to make sure that it had a really nice seal on it. And I'm going to go over the whole thing with a good coat and let it dry. And this is all complete. Make sure you guys stick around to the very end because I will have staged up photos with these items. I do not have floral at home right now, and I would have loved to have stuck some cream colored floral in the top of this because I think it would have looked amazing. Project number 2 is an aluminum pitcher that I've had for a little bit, and I knew I wanted to use it with this release. And this is also going to get 2 good coats of the Apothecary paint by DIY, and I'm not going to paint that handle. I don't know if you can see, but it is pitted, and it's like really, I don't even know what the word is for it, but I didn't want to paint over that because of all the little holes and whatnot. So I decided to leave that as is and go around it and then just paint up the rest. Now, with this second coat of paint, we are going to go ahead and apply a paint inlay. This paint inlay is from the Spring Melody inlay. And you guys, I somehow missed filming it, but while the paint was wet, I applied the piece into it, used my finger to burnish it down, and you can see as I'm peeling it back, there are some cuts in it so that it would lay nice and flat on my rounded surface. After it was completely dry, I went back in and misted my inlay and then peeled it off. And it does have a really distressed look to this one. I don't think I had it pushed down all the way or not enough paint there. But I am planning on distressing this whole piece, so it is okay that the one spot does not have the paint on it, and I do go in with my finger sander, and where any of the dents are, like you can kind of see in this frame right here, I do go ahead and distress around those, and again hang out to the very end, and you will see these all finished. Project number 3, I had to search for pictures, y'all. I actually took this picture from one of my thrift haul videos because I did not have another one of it, and I also didn't get it filmed. But what I did was misted this piece down and then went out over it with Mint Chip by DIY paint. And then I'm going to take the Wild Bloomin' 8x12 transfer pack, and I cut out a bunch of the purple toned floral sprigs that are in this, and I started to apply these. I did not seal this beforehand, so this is going just directly onto the painted cloth. And yes, this is fabric. And you apply these transfers to fabric just like you would on any other material. You're going to take your transfer tool and rub it in. It may take a little bit more pressure and a little bit more detail work to get them down, but it's nothing that is any bit longer than doing it on any other surface. It was a fairly easy task.
I continue to work my way around the base of this little dress form and getting all of these little teeny tiny stems and leaves applied. And I'm just taking my time doing it. And this is the last piece we're going to lay down. Now that all of my transfers are applied, I do go in with DIY Crystal Clear Chandelier Liquid Patina, and I am going to seal all of these transfers in. And this does soak up, remember this is cloth, and it does soak up the liquid patina pretty well, but I feel very confident that these are sealed in very well. I did go in and burnish them in with my fingers before starting this. Again, even though I burnished it earlier, and you can see me occasionally rubbing another little piece down, but I do go in with just the one coat of liquid patina to seal the whole dress form up. Stick around to the very end to see the final results of this piece. Y'all, I added one more thing after it was sealed up and then resealed it, and I can't wait to see what you think of that final addition. Project number 4 is a quick one, y'all. This was just something I wanted as a basket filler for in my booth. I only had one wood slice left, and this does not have a hole, so it's literally just a wood slice. And I went in and gave this one good coat of white swan paint, and then as it dried and I added that second coat, we're going to actually use the Spring Melody inlay again. I am obsessed with the bunnies on that. I don't know if everyone else is or if it's just me, but I cut out one of the cute little bunnies, and we're going to use that inlay on this, and it's going to go in a basket or a tray or something in my booth. I debated on doing the light pink bunny or the one that I chose here. I'm obsessed with these little guys. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think of the final result. I do go in and get this all sealed up once it is finished, as well as my other projects as well. And once again, the reveal of paint inlays is so satisfying. It is so good, and I love how this turned out. And here they are, the final results of my projects today.
So which item was your favorite? I don't know. I really like them all. I think they each have something just really that pulls me into them, which is the whole reason I bought the pieces to begin with, I guess, right? But I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Make sure to leave your comments below, and we will see you all next week. Bye.